The late adopter. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show Monday to Friday because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. How's everybody doing in the chat? The Central Plan, what's up? Forgive me for I have sinned. I have bought spot crypto on a new moon date. The Central Plan. I thought you knew better. I thought you knew. I thought you were a believer. So disappointed, man. So disappointed. Crypto Russ. The Central Bank regrets only comes if you sell. Chris Barrow, hi man, how you doing? Money, Rosh, what's up, y'all? Let's go, Badge Guitar. Sebastian says, hi, my opinion is what you are doing with the music part before the start effective the analyze is not okay. Just start the stream when you are ready. Nah, we need the intro, man. I need the time to, you know, chill and relax. The stream starts at 9 a.m. but I understand that it can be a little bit annoying because I remember watching this guy called Ivan on Tech, and he has the, you know, these live streams in the morning, and sometimes the you know, the intros could go like 30 minutes or something like that, you know, but we always get through that. But I get what you're saying, you know, sometimes, you know, people come in and then they have to wait and stuff like that, you know. If you don't have, you know, a couple of minutes, you know, to make your coffee, to go to the bathroom, and, you know, to wait for the stream, if that's not your thing, man, you know, there are probably other channels. You can watch the rerun if you want, right? Malarkey, how you doing? Good morning. Abhishek, what's up? Techno White Kids, morning. Snoot, good morning. Edward, good morning. Let's short it to 0. Yeah, let's short to 0. Bit should hold monthly 50 MA. Maybe, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see it. You know, saying that it should or should not, you know, we didn't hold the 200 weekly moving average, so there's that. M22 photo, dobro jutro, otraci. Morning from South Africa. South Africa is in the chat again. Morning, I like the music, yeah. So the music is also a little bit part, you know, creating this, you know, you know, I don't know what's it called. Yo, Sasha, Vishal is in the chat. The true pain is there, but no loss yet, I hope. Chris, good morning. Lily, morning from Cape Town. We got more South African people. South Africa in the chat. Lucian, yo, bro. Enjoying your channel, man. Nice. Dobro jutro, Matej. How you doing? How you guys doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily. Today, we're gonna talk about a little bit about what's happening with Bitcoin. We also, right now, are on the second day of the World Series of Trading, day 2 right now. There's still 19 days to go, but we are right now on day 2, or coming to day 2 on this. This is my favorite stream of the day. Mark F, $5. Thanks for the bucks, man. I appreciate it, especially when, you know, people just, you know, donate to say some nice words without requesting stuff. That's the best kind of donations, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Positive vibes. So we're gonna talk about, you know, what's been happening, what kind of trades we've been having. Right now, our account is at, you know, 563, so we're up $13. A little bit up there. Ron is in the chat as well. Pozdrav iz Slovenije. Slovenia is in the chat. Netherlands is in the chat. Nice. From South Africa to Cape Town. Wow, there's a lot of people from South Africa. Nice. I think I need to do a, you know, a meet and greet in South Africa. I think that would be lit. Okay, guys, so we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna talk about day 2 of the World Series of Trading, what we have done yesterday so far. We had like a really long stream last night. At the end of the stream, you know, we got pretty tired. Did some trades yesterday, did some trades tonight. I did not sleep well tonight, and I think that might affect our trading a little bit today, because last night I went to bed when I should go to bed. I could not fall asleep, so I, you know, got out of the bed, had something to eat, and then, you know, I was like just gonna watch the charts for a little bit, you know, and it ended up, you know, being, you know, until almost half 3 a.m. in the morning watching the charts and, you know, trading. So there is that. There is definitely some positives to take from that, so we're gonna see that. London James, pozdrav iz Austria in the house. New York, Transylvania, no sleep, gonna get wrecked. Yeah, I did late night trade. Yeah, I got 5th place, relation to 8 on squad list. Lol. You missed the trade? Nice. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna do well today, I think. Maybe. Go have a sleep after this. Lol. Nah, there will be no sleeping during the day today. I did sleep something like maybe 4 or 5 hours, so it's okay. I can manage to tonight. Tonight I will go to bed early, and because trading is all about, you know, mental clarity, being very, you know, very much there. Vacation tips in your country. Right now during the summer, it's, you know, it's nice all over the place, but if you want to see, you know, because in winter, you know, Norway is very nice up north. But during summer, like you know, going visiting these fjords on the west coast, you know, in the middle of Norway, that's very nice, I think. Today, shorting time or go long again? I think it might be short time. Anyways, let's start with Bitcoin right now and see what's happening with Bitcoin. You'll see a lot of lines up here. I'll use the chart later. Let's explain what this is what we've been looking at last night. But let's go to a clean chart up here and, you know, zoom a little bit up, because we are right now not trading, so we're gonna clean up everything. What we're gonna see here is that our daily managed to close yesterday right over here above the 10 moving average. We did move a little bit back down, but this is actually quite good, and we can actually technically continue right now going a little bit towards upside. So maybe it's a long position right now that we are going to be looking for over here. On the 4-hour time frame, we are technically losing the momentum towards the upside. You can see here we broke this trend over here towards the downside. We had 2 hits on that. Then we had this secondary trend up here that we also broke towards downside. We had a, you know, up hit you know, over here towards the upside. Then we fell below the 50 moving average right now. Right now we are just cruising right down there. There is definitely some kind of a trend over here, maybe something like this up here right now that we are going through, maybe even some kind of expanding wedge up here that's going in the short term towards downside. And this might actually be very nice, because we hit kind of, you know, already 3 times the bottom line right now, only 2 times the upper line right now. So maybe we just gonna, you know, cruise up here sideways and break this towards the upside. So just maybe this this breakdown is already over here. Depends if this level holds or not. If we go a little bit more down, we might see right now in the short term at least something like 20.1, something like that. If we go down again towards the downside, there's also several key levels down to watch for, of course, still. Number 1 is here at 20.4. That's a very important support level over here, and then we got another support level down here at 19.9 or, you know, 20,000. Very important daily support levels. So if you look this, you know, from the perspective of 4-hourly time frame, can we get to these levels? Definitely we can. You can see down here very nice levels. We can definitely move another, you know, another move towards downside, but I think this line over here is definitely a line to be watched for, because right now it is holding us as support. If we start going down here and breaking this line towards downside, that's gonna be very bad for move, because we are breaking a downsloping trend line. These downsloping trend lines do increase the speed of the dump, and we might have a bigger dump if we do that. On the other hand, of course, if we do manage to, you know, stay above the line and, you know, just zigzag up here until the support, we might break this towards the upside, have a nice move, you know, towards the upside again eventually. So we're gonna see that. I think I'm getting a little bit more bullish, but I do look at this move move towards downside. That can actually happen. You know, that can actually happen. I'm not quite sure whether it's gonna happen or not, the move to the downside, because this can technically just, you know, start going towards the upside up here. And that said, you know, a little bit on a, you know, right now sitting just on sideways, just looking at how this expanding wedge towards downside is gonna play out. But I don't believe anything below 20k just yet. You know, for that to happen, this trend line over here needs to be broken, and you know, there is probability right now, you know, still to move something like, you know, 3-4% maybe towards downside here, give or take. You know, we could have another, you know, one of these big dumps, because we have been losing momentum right now. Over here you can see we have been losing momentum, and you know, the move towards downside can actually come. But I think right now that, you know, we can also go towards upside if we manage to break the line. So we're gonna continue following what's happening with Bitcoin right now. I think we are in this suspending range. This is the most important thing to watch for. We are below the moving averages. Failed right now. The question is, will this 4-hourly fail? Will we get back above the 50 moving average? If you do get close above the 50 moving average, there's a chance we might retest this top of the wedge one more time. After that, we will have 3 hits on the upside. We will have, you know, a couple of hits on the downside as well. So the expanding wedge towards the downside is pretty much confirmed, but will we do another move towards the downside before the breakout towards the upside, or will we just, you know, continue crabbing towards the downside? That needs to be seen. And you know, we'll do another Bitcoin daily tomorrow, so stop by and see what that actually, you know, what's actually happening there. Today is 28th of June. Tomorrow is the new moon, unfortunately. Let's go to another chart up here, clean chart. Let's do this chart over here. Let's just clean up everything nicely, and let's go to the daily time frame with the moons on the line. So these are the moons right now, and as you can see over here that the supermoon, our supermoon, did not actually pull us up. Unfortunately, we're hoping this is gonna pull us up, but right now the supermoon is still going towards downside over here from where we started. The supermoon was the big hope that it's gonna, you know, start, you know, getting us a little bit up, then a little bit down, then a little bit up. Right now we are getting one of these dump moons. The dump moons are actually the new moons. The new moon is coming tomorrow on the 29th of June. So maybe, just maybe, we go more towards downside. Maybe we, you know, maybe we break that expanding wedge towards downside and have another you know, big dump towards downside. After new moon, we have to wait until 11th or 12th of July until we get another one of these super moons towards downside, where we might again, you know, try to bounce off of that level. So we're gonna see how that plays out. But it's good to know that, you know, tomorrow is the new moon, and the new moon, you know, usually are bearish moons, and we actually go down. People always ask, you know, and are very shocked, oh, you do moons in technical analysis, what are you doing, man? Moons have a, you know, high probability of correlation with the price. I think you know, something like 70-80%, if I'm not mistaken. There was somebody said that, you know, if you just bought and sold on the moons, you would have like 80% win rate or something like that. They have very high correlation with how price moves. So, you know, anything that has correlation, we're gonna keep on following that, right? Besides that, guys, today is the World Series of Trading Day 2 right now. It's gonna last for 20 days. The trading competition already started yesterday. We had a live stream yesterday where we live streamed trades and stuff like that. Our account right now started at 550, so right now we are at 563. We did a couple of trades, not that very successful trades, unfortunately. There have been some other guys that have been more successful than us, but let's show up here. We got a squad race going on. We got a TF Fans Club squad up here. TF Fans Club 5-minute break. You can see here up, you know, squad P and profit and losses in percentages is 2.85. So we are not down yet. We are not down yet, but this is mostly thanks to Muhammad, because Muhammad did like 280%. The teams right now that are leading right now, this is Korean team, Chinese team, Korean team, Japanese team, Korean team, Chinese team. There is one English team, chart champions. I think you guys know who these guys are. They got like 2,000 members in the team right now. They're doing actually quite nice. We got the Chinese team, Korean team, and I don't know which team this is over here, but we got only one English team and rest of our Asian teams. And I've also been discussing this with my wife, and you know, my take on this is that, you know, Chinese, Asians, you know, Japanese, South Asians, and so forth, all of the Asians, they are, you know, very smart, very patient, they are they know how to win, guys. They know how to figure out stuff and how to win, and they are winning in any kind of competitive sport. They are just like, what do we have to do to win, and then they do that, and if it doesn't go their way, they sit down, they discuss it, like, hey man, what's happening, why are we not winning, and they figure it out and they move on, right? They're very strategical, very tactical about the whole process. So we need to learn a little bit from them. Besides that, if you guys know any kind of Asian teams that are trading, or if you guys know any kind of Asian traders that are trading, I would love to learn from these guys, because there's definitely big holes in my trading that I see that could be improved. So I would like to watch some other decent traders that are actually from Asia, that are that are doing good stuff. Our squad right now, we got 36 members. If you want to join our squad, you still got even though competition did start, you got still 10 days left to register for the competition. This is called late registration, but only if you have $500 to lose, because you will see people are actually losing all the money they put in. Somebody is people can go down 99%. So only if you have $500, because that's at least the initial amount that you have to put in to actually join the competition. Only if you have $500 to actually throw away, you're welcome to join our TF Fans Club team squad. There is link down below in the description for the team. It's not affiliate link, it's just a link to the squad team. That said, let's see how our squad is doing right now. Mohamed's right now doing 233%, very well. So this is actually what's keeping us up right now. I am 10th on the list right now with 2.42%. So maybe I need to pump my numbers a little bit. But you see that no, here's Mohamed actually. I think Mohamed was actually at the top up here, and something happened, Mohamed, what happened here? That's me. Oh, aha, that's Alif. Alif is actually doing well. Nice. I'm number one, bro. Alif is actually doing well. Alif, see here, Mohammed changed the name. I changed my name. Guys, if you are in the team, you can actually change your name so it, shows your name instead of, your email address. Just go to some kind of options or preferences, or, and change the name so we can see your name on the list, guys. So we can see your name on the list. So you don't have to be in the chat like, hey man, that's me. So everybody can see your name. That's Alif, that's Mohammed, that's the late adopter, the JB360, so we can see who is who. But what you're gonna see here, although we have people in profit, there are some people who haven't traded yet over here, but you will see that there are people definitely in losses. And Jan, I don't know who this is, but 95% down. Wask is down 70%, but when I talked to him, he said like he only lost like $20, so he don't know why it says minus 70% down. So I'm a little bit unsure about it. I think this has to do with something, putting money in, putting money out. I think I read something, if you add money or something like that, that it goes against your PNL. I haven't asked him about that, but I'm a little bit unsure. But from what I've seen on my trades and how this is being calculated, because I haven't touched my my entry since we started the competition, it is pretty accurate. It is pretty accurate on how much we win and how much lose. So if you are taking out money or putting money into account, it will directly affect how much percentages you have up here. So we are doing so far okay. We are not we are not overall that bad or anything like that. If you see here squad race, this is squad race right now. Where is it? Squad overall ranking is 199, and I don't know how many squads there are right now, but there are 42,000 participants. 42,000 participants. Let's see how many squads there are up here. There is 46. There is 459 squads, and we are 190. So we are in the middle of the list right now. But I think over the next 20 days we can actually climb. And the reason I think that we can actually climb is that because all the trades that we have been doing so far, at least from my side, has been actually decent trades. What we have to work on is our entries, our patience, and how long we actually ride these trades. So let's talk about some kind of trades that we have been taking yesterday. We can start with one of the first trades up here. Yesterday we did GMT. No, we did GMT sand waves. We did AVX up here yesterday. Where was AVX? I'm a little bit unsure about where AVX was. There were 2 trades yesterday. One was win, one was loss. Yeah, the first one was AVX. AVX was a win trade up here. We can check it out up here actually. AVX, and if you go to P&L, you can see that we closed our long position in 40% profit yesterday. That was very good, but then we lost money on Polkadot, and on this trade up here we actually lost 27 bucks. So you know, we are still up 13 bucks after these 2 trades, so you know, all is well, all is well. Yesterday, of course, I could not sleep, and I woke up and we did more trades at 2 a.m. evening. Now we did 2 trades, but guys, I think the trades actually went, you know, they were actually quite nice. So what you're gonna see here, we were actually trading 5-minute chart. When this started pumping towards upside, I took a short position right over here. It did pump more, but I was already seeing on a bigger time frames that this needs to go down. It went up, it went below my entry point. My entry point was right up here. It went below. I took profits up here. It wasn't big, it was like 70 bucks or something like that. And you can see that, you know, it went, you know, all the way to the top up here, even 4th time up here to the top, and then it crashed on the downside like everything else. But the short position was actually pretty nice. I should have waited because this was, you know, I saw this was going towards the upside. I was pretty confident it's gonna drop down based on the bigger time frames. I did not wait long enough. I kind of FOMO'd into the short, and I told everyone I FOMO'd into the short. Because I saw this small tight little pullback down here. I thought that's it, it's gonna go down from here. Nope, it went you know, a whole leg up more. I was underwater by 25% up here at one point, and then it pulled back eventually. And once pulled back, I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it right now, you know, I'm gonna let it go. But the entry was actually, you know, it was bad entry. Have I had let it go all the way to the top and maybe even, you know, zoomed, where is it? And I have maybe you know, zoomed in even more, I would have maybe seen at the actual point, because you can see these are only 1-minute green candles. There were no red candles at all. As soon as this red candle over here happened, if I waited that far, you know, I've had gotten a lot better entry, maybe even hodled a lot maybe even hodled the position a lot longer than I have, or big profits. So this trade, GMT trade, was quite nice. Next trade I want to take was sand trade, and sand trade was actually quite nice as well. But just before I took the sand trade, I said to people that, you know, maybe you should not short sand because sand is actually a very bullish coin. So what happened down here, what you're gonna see up here, I want actually to take the sand trade. Where was it? Let's go to 5-minute chart, because I remember looking at 5-minute chart, so I can just explain you what's happened up here. Right up here. So you know, longer term it was having this expanding wedge up here. I don't know if you see it up here. There was a big expanding wedge on a bigger time frames. It was just the breakout of this expanding wedge. There was this trend line going right over here, and let me just zoom in nicely up here to show you what happened. And right over here I wanted to, no sorry, right over here when we came to the top up here, I wanted to short. Actually, first time I want to short up here, then I want to short down here on the pullback, then I want to short up here, and eventually I shorted down here. So I used a little bit time actually, sorry, I did not short up here, sorry, I did not short up here. I wanted to short like 3 different times. I never shorted over here on sand, and then something hit me up here before I actually took the sand short, and I did not take the sand short. I was like, hey man, you know, why am I shorting, you know, one of the most bullish coins? Because if it pumps a little bit, it's gonna pump a lot, and you're gonna see that because you can see right now it went down, but when it pumped big time towards the upside. So this move towards the upside was something like you know, 5-6% towards the upside. Now the thing that so when I figured that out, I was like, you know, everything's gonna fall down. Bitcoin also has this, you know, bear flag towards the downside, so forth. I'm gonna short something else. So we went to waves, and we actually shorted waves because waves had almost the same kind of pattern. Up here you can see it had kind of a same triangle pattern with a support line down here going on over here, and we shorted right down here at 592 down here. We shorted down here, and you can see down here that waves did actually go down, and I took profit somewhere Nope, I closed my position right over here. I'm gonna explain to why. So I didn't take profits on the way down. I didn't take profit, but I was still thinking this is gonna go down. On the pullback towards the upside, it was getting so late up here. This is 225. 225, and I actually took a loss up here of minus $17, and if I just wait like 5 more minutes, you know, I would have been in profit, and after that you see what happened. You know, we could have like a decent 60% move towards downside over here. Unfortunately, I was impatient. It was very late. I wanted to go to sleep. The problem up here, reason I actually took the profits up here is because of Bitcoin. If you look at a Bitcoin up here, Bitcoin did this very nice move at the same time towards the upside. It was breaking this you know, some kind of expanding wedge towards the upside. It was hitting my resistance up here. It was actually above the resistance, and on that move, you know, in the time of weakness, I could not believe, you know, I was very tired. You know, my eyes were going like, you know, I could not even look anymore at the charts, and I was like, you know, I'm not watching the charts anymore. I'm just gonna close it, you know, take the small loss, and I, you know, go to sleep and do trading tomorrow. But you see, if I just wait like 5 more minutes, this would have turned down and, you know, continued on the downside again, and it's still in this small time frame. This actually broke up here, but you know, it went down after that point. Now the good thing that we did not short sand is because, you know, the sand did not just, you know, pump up until the resistance. Sand blasted through everything very high up, and then went start going down. So, you know, something that we maybe, you know, right now can learn from this, all these latest trades. Number one, don't short bullish coins like ApeCoin, Sand, Mana, Cardano, anything that's bullish, right? If you know that something is bullish, people are talking about it and stuff like that, do not short that, right? Don't ever, rule number 3, don't ever short Dogecoin either, because Dogecoin, you know, one Elon Musk tweet and it pumps. Don't short Shiba, you know. And if you do short these coins, guys, you have to have a tight stop loss. You have to know if anything changes and this starts to pump a little bit, it can explode, right? These things can explode. So we are not gonna do that. But these other coins, like, that are not that, you know, overly you know, bullish, they don't tend to, you know, have these big moves towards the upside. That time might be a little bit Solana. They have normal moves towards the upside. They don't just explode as on any single move towards the upside. So all in all, we are still in profit, like $17 right now on my account. The squad is up 2.38%. We're gonna have a live stream a little bit later, and we gonna, you know, I'm just gonna rest a little bit. It might start very early. We might start trading already, but I'm very optimistic, guys, because all of the trades we are calling the moves very well so far. From what I can see, we are calling the moves very well. The Polkadot move wasn't actually playing that well. I don't think, I don't remember actually what happened on Polkadot. Let's see when we took the Polkadot trade. Let's see, this is Polkadot. This was at 1640. Let's see up here, 1640. Oh, no. Up here, I don't remember. Let's see, I don't remember. Let's see, 1640. That's when we closed the trade. We closed the trade right over here. I think we went long on this. Didn't we go long? We closed the trade up here. But when did we enter? Entry price 7855. 7855. So we enter, and this was a long position. This was, yeah, closed long. This was a long position, but it went against us. So for some reason, when did we can we explain the details up here? No, filled, opened long. Okay, opened long at 1629. Okay, so 1629 up here, yeah. So open long up here, it went our way, and then we closed it down here. Okay, so it kind of went our way, but it's still, I think it was a little bit premature. You know, we are looking for a move towards the upside, right? And you can see that, you know, even though we closed it prematurely, because it, you know, it went our way eventually, right? Okay, longer term it went back down again, but it could have played out, you know, pretty decently if you had, you know, held the position at least for a little while. This over here is 7%, this up here is like 14%. But I don't think I would have taken profits here, so maybe it wasn't the best trade to take. Maybe it wasn't the best trade to take. Anyways, guys, I'm very optimistic about you know, today's trading. I think we are calling the moves very nicely. I think we need to work on our entry position. I think we need to work on our patience. You know, how long do we wait? How much room do we give it to, you know, fluctuate up and down? You know, maybe even a little bit better, you know, some kind of better entries, but, you know, we're gonna see that. Now, the Bitcoin is not moving that much, unfortunately. Bitcoin is a very, very crabby market right now for whatever reason. It's not going, you know, if you look here on the 4-hourly time frame, ever since this dump down here, it just kind of goes like, you know, it goes a little bit. No, wait, no, this polka dot, sorry. Over here you see here it is, you know, we don't have any kind of big moves up here. I mean, the range is right now up here, you know, this is the top, this is the bottom, but we are not even at the bottom. Like this range up here, you know, between 21.5 and 27, like that's $1,000 range over here. So the volatility is not that high, guys. The volatility is not that high. So the thing that I was thinking today, I think, you know, if we are gonna get anywhere with this competition, we need to take bigger risks. We need to take volatile coins. If there is no volatility in Bitcoin and other coins, we need to find, you know, some coins that have the volatility right now that are pushing. So we're gonna be checking the you know, change up here. We're gonna see what's pumping, what's not pumping, where the volume is, you know, on which coin there is a volume. And, you know, one doesn't have to be a volatility, but, you know, with change and volume, you see, if you see both volume and change is right now going up, maybe we're gonna jump on these coins and see, you know, whether can we take you know, advantage of this. Now there is a very little volatility up here. Sorry, volatility is okay, but there is very little volume on this coin up here. Very little volume up here, and did explode towards upside. So I think we need to, you know, find these coins that are a little bit more volatile right now when Bitcoin is going through this crab market. That's why I put in the title crab market and the WSOT update, because, you know, it's just kind of going in between, you know, this range between, you know, 21.5 and 25 right now. It's been going over here for, you know, almost over a week's time. So, you know, some kind of you know, breakout should happen eventually, right? Some kind of breakout should happen eventually. Let's clean this chart up here a bit, remove drawings, and see right now this is the Bollinger Bands, and we all know that Bollinger Bands can tell us, you know, when the breakout is gonna happen. Not when breakout is gonna happen, but when the squeeze happens, right? Because this over here right now is the squeeze, and right now we should be having very soon some kind of big move, either towards downside or towards upside. You can also see down here this indicator on the bottom side is representing these lines up here, so it's only showing you the difference between, you know, the extensions of the lines, and that's what we're looking for. Like up here you can see here there were huge extensions towards the upside, and oftentimes it continue going down up here, all the way up here, and then it start contracting. But it doesn't say that you know, this indicator doesn't represent anything like, you know, we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down. It only represents contractions. And right now over here you'll see that, you know, here you know, on the top side we are extended, on the bottom side we are contracted, and here is a very, very high contraction. So every time you have these big contraction, there is probability that you might have you know, a volatile move. See here we're very low, but we didn't have it. But here very, very low. Once you get these lines, these maximum lines of contraction, or these red lines of expansion, you might get this move towards the upside. Let's see up here. Up here there was slight move towards the upside where it expanded up here as well, slight move towards the downside, starting going towards the upside. So maybe we are very close, but we are not actually at maximum expansion. So maybe we got more crab market left to go before this goes down, and then we get these blue lines, and then, you know, we go towards the upside. Maybe, but it's definitely some kind of crab market right now. It's just kind of going sideways. Okay, let's take some questions from the chat and see what people are saying in the chat. Check Uni on OMG. Yeah, I think Uni might be a good, you know, short or long. We're gonna do it. TL, I told you last that these hot coins pull back stronger, shortlist them on the dip and get them on the reversal as long options. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna try to do that today. We're gonna buy the dips with the strong coins, and we're gonna short, you know, any kind of pump on weak coins. Once I shopped RSR, it pumped 40% in a single week. It can happen. It can definitely happen. Tracy, if I had done this, I have done that. Exactly. So yesterday when I did the GMT short, and it went against me, you know, at least in first you're a little bit worried, you know, how is it going to go? Did I enter nicely? And then it went with my trade, and I actually exited the trade. But as soon as I exited the trade, I was like, oh man, this can just continue going down, you know, and I started, you know, thinking, oh man, I should have sold, you know, and stuff like that. And the thing that I figured out, like, there is no reason to cry, you know, with spoiled eggs. Just close that, you know, that pair. Just forget about it. Find something else. And as soon as I did that, I found sand, I found waves, I found other coins. I looked more at Bitcoin. Suddenly you get the optimism back and you move on. Never cry about closing a trade. If you close the trade, don't look at the chart and see, oh, did it go down more down? Did it go more up? You know, could I have gotten more money? Because then you're gonna be like, oh man, why did I just close the trade? You know, it's not good for you guys. It's not good for you. You close the trade, that's done. Don't cry over, you know, a leftover. Don't cry over leftovers, right? We need to do $6 trading again. Yeah, $6 trading. We did some Hunger Games job. Yo mate, yo deep, how you doing? Tech analysis pattern is like predicting lottery numbers, I think. No, you are wrong. You're very much wrong. Chinese are great in writing code also. Chinese are great at everything. Asians are, you know, very smart people. Bro, Vitalik tweeted about EOS. Maybe a little pump, then short position dumps coming soon. What the charts say? That not life. Vitalik tweeted about EOS. Depends on what he said about EOS. I don't see him tweeting about EOS. Okay, Albat, what's EOS? EOS is Ethereum on steroids. The name reflects the fact that once that the core team learned from Ethereum's amateurish naivety and idealism and build out a team of professional top talent software developers to create a smart contract platform with much higher scalability and speed. Wow, that's actually very bullish for EOS, man. Ethereum on steroids. EOS eternally on sale. Richard Harris, he's saying this. Is EOS still a thing? Asking myself. Yeah, is this a thing? I wonder how many people won't understand that this is a performance art. Okay, man. Okay, I'll bite as well. We gotta check what's happening with EOS, man. We gotta check what's happening with EOS. Where is down here on the list somewhere? EOS, did it pump? No, 0.7%. Vitalik talks about EOS and it no pumps, guys. No pumps, unfortunately. This is so dead, guys. This is so dead. I'm sorry, guys. You know, there is no other way to say it, man. There is no other way to say it. This is dead, okay? Not only did you fall below, you know, number one, you did not come, you know, higher from the previous 2017. This is the December lows, guys. These are the December lows in 2017. Right now the price is lower than that. How bad do you have to be? I don't know anything about the project, guys. I did own some. I was one of the, you know, I bought EOS stop up here. Not only that, you know, I sold the down here just right at the capitulation started. I bought top, I sold bottom. This is, you know, a dump of, you know, 74%. I lost 74% of my entire portfolio on EOS because it was at that time it was 100% in EOS, right? And this was in April 2018. This was, you know, after the move. Guys, how bad do you have to be? Number one, to fail to make a higher high from the previous high, and number two, to make a lower low from the previous low. It just doesn't make sense, guys. You know, I don't want to analyze this. This is so bad. Like, after, you know, this has been going like right now for 4 or 5 years. Like, you are going down, you are not going up. You know, good coins do these moves, guys. Good coins goes up, goes down, goes up here, you know, higher than previous time, goes a little bit down. You know, this is what good coins do. You know, they have a trajectory over time towards upside. This over here is going down. There is no other way to say, for me to say this. Maybe it will have a nice pump up here, but you see, you know, even Vitalik, you know, tweeting about this, and it just kind of slowly goes towards upside. Still same patterns, no pumps whatsoever. This on 5-minute time frame, of course. You know, it just kind of dumps more when everything dumps. It pumps less when everything pumps. Bro, for sure it's gonna dump more soon. Lol. I don't know how much it can dump, man. Maybe there is some kind of support level down here at the bottom, you know, 0.5. Right now it's 0.9. Is that gonna go all the way down there? I don't know, man. But don't fall for the meme, you know, it's down so much it has to go up, you know, because it can always go down more. It can always go down more. Hex is a scam. No, Hex is not a scam. EOS is a scam. I don't care, guys. Like, people say, oh, EOS is a real project, and the price goes something like this towards downside, right? Everybody's like, oh, EOS is such a good pro, EOS is so much down, it's gonna pump, you know, it has this, and the price does this over here, right? Now, Hex, on the other hand, is a scam, and Richard Hex is a scammer, and everything is a scam, and the price does this tomorrow towards upside. Right now it's having a pullback, but you see Hex is not going down there, right? It's just pulling back. It has this nice, you know, climbing chart towards upside, you know. So this is a scam, guys. This over here, do not buy this, because this is a scam. It goes straight up. Scam goes straight up. This is a scam, guys. Richard Haas, big scammer, never trust that guy. And this thing over here, this is a legit project. This is gonna moon, this is gonna be, you know, worth billions, you know, and this just goes down. You understand? You get me what I'm saying? Don't, you know, when people call, you know, people scammers and, you know, good pro, like, what they know? We'll just look at the charts, man. Just look at the charts. Also, real OG question: what's the TIA on Digibyte as compared to EOS? I don't want to do a lot of these altcoins. TIA. DP has entered the EOS Vitalik tweet thread. No, I don't want to see. I don't want to see what the Dan Pina says. Like, EOS is going to zero. Do a quick trade for the boys. Nah, yeah, we're gonna start day 2 live. We're gonna do live trade of World Series of Trading. We're gonna stream a second day of that. Hex is rigged. No, it's not rigged. It just got very good economics, man. Like, you gotta figure it out. Like, the economics is made for the price to go up. Like, it's just a coin. Like, I mean, think of it like this. Hex is like Bitcoin or Dogecoin. It's a coin, but with the tokenomics that makes the price go towards the upside, right? It's 100% decentralized. There is no way anybody can take your coins away, like, you know, Celsius or Lunar or whatever, right? Lock your coins away. So it's a contract. It goes up. It gets nice economics. Right now, they're being impulse chain. So there's no reason to say that, you know, Hex, you know, is a something like, if it's a scam, and you know, people that are calling Hex a scam are the same people that are calling Bitcoin a Ponzi. Just so you know that. I still haven't made a trade for a competition. It's okay, man. Like, you got 20 days. That, you know, you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade. But if you feel like doing that, you know, you're welcome to do. Again, guys, if you want to join competition TX squad on Bybit, you still got 10 days left, although competition started yesterday, and we are not up much. I'm up by 16%, so you are still not missing anything. There's a link down below. It's not affiliate link, it's just a link to our squad, TF Fans Club squad up here. It just linked to our squad right now. We got 36 members, but only if you have $500 to throw away, because the chance for losing that money is always there, of course. It's always there. And for the rest of you guys that are actually in the Fans Club squad right now, we got a Telegram group that's not being used that much, so I'm thinking we're gonna use the Fans Club group for that, because there's a lot more people chatting in there as well. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching today. We're gonna do a live stream very, very soon, and we're gonna see how that's actually gonna you know, how that's gonna go. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out, and that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice day, and good trading, safe trading. Do good entries. Bye bye. Mental stop loss. Bye bye.